On to Division One. Don't you dare start barking at us. On to Division One, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. We didn't get to talk about some of these teams last week, and it felt legitimately off not having some of these teams in our vernacular. Thank you, intern. Yeah, she's excited because she wants to be a Helix Highlander. She wants to dress up as the Helix. I keep telling her that's a little dog. That's a little Scotty dog, but you're not that. But she wants to be it for Halloween next year. Helix versus Grossmont is the battle for the musket. Yes, that is the name of that one.
That sounds like a yes.
Yes, it is the battle for the musket. Yeah. That is a rematch. LCC El Camino is a great North County game. Madison Granite Hills, Lincoln East, like these are all great games. So let's go ahead and let's start Helix, Grossmont. Bodie, you're up.
Yeah, Helix handled them a couple weeks ago. They get a week off, and kind of like that Poway Rancho Bernardo game, I think it'll be much of the same. Helix with Christian Washington, he's been performing for years now. So I think I think especially in this playoffs, we're going to see a huge performance from Christian Washington, and it starts this week against Grossmont. I think there's a lot of rushing yards to be had.
Oh, this is kind of the Grossmont redemption tour, because check us out. Their last two games of the season were Helix, Steel Canyon. They played Steel Canyon last week and beat them. I don't want to say it's going to happen again.
Dude, Tommy.
Go all in. I don't want to say it's going to happen again.
Do it, Tommy.
But it's going to happen again.
Oh.
Grossmont redemption tour is on. I think they beat Helix. I think it's extremely close. They're going to need the luck of maybe a turnover or so, but I think there's a shot. They got a shot. And the fact that I think they have a shot is enough for me to just pick them to win. So I like Grossmont.
Tommy's got our intern freaking out over here. I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to predict Helix.
Tommy wins the hot take. That's
hot take of the day. Colton, did you go yet?
I'm taking Helix. I'm not going to go on a hot take like that. I think Helix is obviously the heavy favorite in Division One. I have no problem with the Highlanders going.
And for the record, I do think Helix is a good team, but that's not supposed to be knocking Helix. I think they're a very good team. And okay, we're just going to trade sides.
Yeah, we're going to trade sides. I'll absorb the intern.
All right. That was seamless, by the way.
Yeah, no, this is better production value every week. Hey, I'm trying to get on air time instead of just being over in the corner being bit all the time. Next game, LCC El Camino. This feels like youth versus senior experience. And I know that El Camino has the remnants of a championship team and some people that have been there, and LCC has some younger kids they've asked. So, you can come up with a reason for both, but I like LCC. They've got explosive athleticism, and I think that this is a big chance for them to get a big win.
I like El Camino in this one. They played in the regular season. Score was 28-17. So it's going complete opposite of what I did before. I'm going to go with El Camino. Bodie?
Yeah, as you said, they played during the year. La Costa will get them at home again. I think that that'll be a closer game than the 11 points the first time, but I'll go La Costa by a field goal here.
Colton, you good?
Yeah. When I think of big offensive lines, I always think of El Camino. I think whoever wins the war in the trenches, which I think will be El Camino. Tommy said before, it's hard to win. I beat the same team twice, so I'll go El Camino with the win.
You can step on any of that, Tommy.
Right.
None of that is destructible. Grossmont, Madison. I think that Madison,
Granite Hills.
Granite Hills, Madison. I think that Madison wound up being sneaky good.
I think they were unsneaky after they beat Lincoln.
Unsneaky after they beat, but maybe the Lincoln win put us in a position where we had seen some of the other results. We're like, all right, great. Like they got a little bit of a squad, but you look so uncomfortable.
No, we're good. That was actually comfortable.
I like Madison here. And I like them to be one of the, I know you said that they had the Lincoln win, but I still like them to be one of the quietest, underappreciated, deep run teams that we've had in a while, despite the fact that they have the 2 seed.
I like them too. I think this sets up a nice little rematch in the next round. So we'll see what happens there. Because if we haven't talked about it yet, but I'm going to predict Lincoln to win too. So I like Madison in this one. You're right, though. A team that we didn't really talk about much in the beginning of the year. And then as the game started happening, we're like, wait, they're actually good, just like Madison normally is.
Well, and some of their wins, I think, just didn't come with the signature numbers that we have seen from a Rick Jackson team in the last few years, where they are either absolutely boat racing people or shutting them down with like an ironclad defense. And this is more of just they find ways to win type of team. Bodie, Colton?
Yeah, so I have Madison to win the bracket, so I will take them here. It's a team that I believe 20 of their starters are underclassmen. So looking ahead a year from now, maybe this isn't a sleeper open division team, but I think they can really make a Division I run this year and take the thing.
Okay.
I'm giving you way more than you want.
No. You're giving me everything I wanted. After all the years of asking Bodie to kind of come out of his shell, last week he's the contrarian that moves away from where all the popular picks are, and now he's already writing next year's open division. I love this. Colton.
And then when they lose this week, I'm sorry, Coach Jack.
Colton.
Yeah, Madison's only losses this year was obviously a blowout loss to Cathedral. Who's Cathedral? They had a 5-point loss to Otay week one, week one, anything could happen. They beat 3 great teams to end the year. I don't see any team in this bracket. Next week will be a tough game, but I think Madison's also the heavy favorite.
I love that we're already back to inadvertently disrespecting Helix. That is something our show does very, very well over the years, is inadvertently disrespecting Helix. That last game, Eastlake and Lincoln, it's got our intern excited. I think that there's a pretty consensus case to make that that's Lincoln's game to win. Anyone going to make a case for Eastlake? All right, Colton, go ahead. Make a case for Eastlake.
Eastlake's defense is insane. I think if you're going to beat Lincoln, you're going to have to control the offense. And I think if there's any defense in this bracket that can do it, I see no happy Eastlake. Eastlake's, and just look at the points they've given up this year. They don't give up points at all. It's insane how well the defense has played. I mean, the most points they've given up this year was 14 to Mater Dei. They don't give up points, or 28 to Mater Dei, excuse me. But yeah, I think
that doubled in a hurry.
I mean, 28 to Mater Dei is not bad though. I mean, that's an insane offense. I think Eastlake's defense is going to come to play and win.
Fair enough.
To Colton's point, no one else held Mater Dei to anything close like that. They were 50s in a bunch of games. So Eastlake's defense has been awesome. I'm just not sure that they can score enough to beat Lincoln. So I'll go 21-10 Lincoln, but definitely low scoring, and that's how Eastlake will have to play it.
We're maddeningly inconsistent on the overs, unders, final scores, all of that jazz. Tommy, you got a winner on this one?
28-7 Lincoln.